Dang, I was slacking. This package actually showed up during the last video, and it's 2 days later, I'm just now seeing that it was delivered. So I could have been lapping these bad boys when I was pulling out the valve springs. So now I just need to run down to Napa or in the other spots and grab a little suction cup so I can start getting these valves grinded down, ready to roll, because that is the last step for this head, besides all the gaskets. Alright, we're gonna make a trip down to CarQuest and go grab myself one of those suction cups. Then we can start lapping these valves. Doing my thing. Skirt! They're open. Damn, honestly, I should have got them online because for the same price, they had 2 different sizes for the one online, but here they were sold separately. So it was this basic size and then a lot bigger size, but I feel like this will still fit pretty good for the exhaust and the intake side. Cross my fingers on this one. I'm having to use some of this grease to get this to stick on these valves because they are not as smooth as I thought they were. I tried grinding these down a little bit, but this is still not sticking as good, but it's still twisting it, it's turning it, it's grinding it, so it'll get the job done. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting these going. These are a lot cleaner down here. The exhaust ones are not as smooth. Actually, this one's pretty good though. I grinded that one down. But these guys are really rough. That one's rough. These are rough. So I'll do a quick sand before I attack each one of these. But it's time to get the lapping. Try to give you guys a look on the difference. Quick final look. Looking pretty smooth, looking pretty good. Don't mind the fuzz from the rag. And that's how the seat is looking right there. Focus up. It's got a little bit of pitting right here on this side, but it's nothing crazy. It's not too shabby. A lot better than it was, so that's what's good. I'm gonna go ahead and knock the rest of these out, and then I'll show you guys the final results, the final product, what it's looking like. Alright, I finally got the whole top rail finished. The angle is definitely a pain in the butt because it kept on popping off, but these bottom ones are going to be a lot easier because I'm going down. So I'm going to attack these and see what I can do. But these came out, top rail came out pretty good. And this is kind of relaxing. Pretty fun to do. You guys need to try it out. I'm also realizing that this cutting compound is splashing on the inside, so I will need to grab some, I need to grab like a carb cleaner basically, and clean up the inside of this, spray the inside, spray off these valves because the residue is on the back of this. I'm gonna clean up these too and try to sand all this stuff and clean it up pretty good, make it look pretty nice. But you're already here, you're this far, you might as well do as much as you can. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Stay tuned, show you guys the finished product. I wanna make sure I document as much as I can through this whole process, this learning process I have going on. That's all the leftover residue I need to wash off. Maybe get some of that cleaner to get that off there. Check this out real quick. Moisten. What in the heck? Shout out to this guy. Out in Peru. It's crazy. I've seen a couple of people rocking something like this. There's a guy that even had like a banner that said Canna Gang on top of that. That was pretty funny. Shout out to those guys. Alright, and that is it. Last one done. So for the finishing touches, I'm going to go ahead and clean up all of this nastiness going on over here. And I'll need to get some stuff to do that. And then I'll use that Scotch-Brite, make this thing shiny. You can kind of see what it should be looking like and how nasty it's looking right now. Cool, and that should be it. Oh, then I gotta take out those valve seals. Still gotta flip it over, pop these valves back out, and then burn out those valve seals. Alright, finally got them all taken out. Little bastards right there. Pop in all the new valve seals, and then I'm going to move on to putting those new springs and retainers in, and then that should be good for the day. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna end up finishing up the valve springs tomorrow, or after tomorrow, because I have work tomorrow. So the day after. But this video will be one complete video. Valve springs, retainers, all that stuff will be done. I've got to wait for the head gasket and the grommets and all the stuff to assemble the rest of the top of the head. And then I'm gonna order some ARP head studs, put those bad boys in, and try to slap everything back together. Because she's just sitting here, just awaiting being put back together. And then I gotta order some Skunk 2 tuner cams. I think stage 2 tuner cams. So that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. It's a continual process, and I'll continue documenting this whole build.